you know me, Nick. You know, I'm a little bit of an introverted person in the real world, right? And the other day I had to go to the opticians, right? Because my glasses broke on stream a few weeks back.
Oh, yeah, they did. How was that for you?
It was fine. You know, it's I had to wear a mask, but that's okay. One thing that I very much so dislike, and long-time listeners and viewers will know this very well. I'm not a fan of small talk, Nick.
No, you're not. You're very much not a fan of small talk.
Not a fan of small talk, despite the fact that that's 99.99% of what we do here, I guess. Like, we just talk nonsense, but...
That's why you don't like it in real life, Isaac. You've already done it all.
I've done too much.
Exactly.
For whatever reason, the optician needs to know your occupation. I don't know why the optician needs to know my occupation, but when I go in, they're like, what's your occupation? So Isaac of the past has lied about his occupation. Because if I say that I make YouTube videos, people are like, oh, that's interesting. And they want to talk about it for 4 hours. And
yeah.
Ideally, I want to find the optimal job, the most boring job that has no follow-up questions, right?
Right.
I want to be, I don't know what that is. I don't know what the most tedious and boring job that has no questions is. Like, I'm a municipal council worker who...
Yeah, I was going to say, you say that you're in tax,
trash.
Isaac, and then they won't want to talk to you.
I work on filing W8 international tax forms. That's what I do.
Yeah, exactly. So what did you say?
But so, okay, this was not the first time at this optician's, right?
Right.
So Isaac of the past had told this optician that he was a video editor, which is, you know, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
That's vague and it's kind of true.
It's a white lie. It's like a half lie. It's half truth, isn't it?
It gives the optician the information that I spend too much time at my computer every day.
Yeah.
And that's why my eyes are bad. But it doesn't stimulate a conversation about, you know, my YouTube channel, which is what I don't want to happen. So, like, the guy, I sit down and the guy's like, are you still video editing? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And then he's like, he says, movies? Question mark. And I don't know what I was thinking. I said, no, YouTube videos. And then he says, oh, like anybody I'd know. So now he wants me to name like a YouTuber whose videos I edit, right?
Oh, right.
And so,
okay.
Because this guy's like pretty young, like he's under 30, right?
Right. So he knows about YouTube and stuff. He's not one of them people who says, YouTube's? I just don't care videos on YouTube's.
Exactly.
He actually knows that YouTube, you know, people do YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. So I've now told this optician, right, that I edit videos for somebody on YouTube. Clearly, it's got to be somebody.
Yeah, not yours. You technically do.
Yes.
You edit them for yourself.
Imagine if I said that. Like, who? Myself.
You should. Next time, part 3 of the saga, right? Just let on a tiny bit more information every time. And the third time, you just, you know, break the illusion and be like, yeah, it's for myself.
Who do you video edit for? And I say, oh, it's no one you'll have heard of. And then he looks up at me, right? Like before that, he's been looking at his monitor. He looks at me and he's like dead in the eye and he says, try me.
Whoa.
And so at that point, I'm like, damn, this dude, like, you know, he thinks he knows, you know, people on YouTube. Like, he's clearly familiar with this. Like, do I lie and say somebody? Like, what would you do in that scenario?
Yeah, I guess I just have to say. I just be like, yeah, myself.
I mean, I feel like if anything, at that point, you've got to commit to lying and pick.
This is the difference between us. This point, I'm like, all right, I'll tell him. And then this point, you're like, all right, I won't tell him.
All right, it's Mr. Beast. You caught me.
You know, that long distance collaborations, you know? It's the way of the world these days.
I guess I could have said gaming on caffeine. Like, he doesn't know that's me.
Right.
I could have said that. He's not going to look it up, is he? Let's be real.
No.
He might have done, but even if he did look it up, I doubt he'd know it was me unless he Googled like a picture of me.
Yeah.
But I just continued to insist that he wouldn't know the person until he dropped it. So it was a very awkward encounter. Like, I wasn't a fan whatsoever. He said, try me. I said, yeah. I was like, nah, trust me, you won't know. And at that point, he dropped it and was like, you know, okay, you need new glasses, mate. And so
yeah,
it was a horrible encounter, man. I didn't enjoy it. I made it worse, most certainly, by lying. But, you know, at the same time, like...
I mean, yeah. In this scenario, Isaac, you definitely didn't help yourself.
No.
However, I do understand and can imagine that was a little bit painful. I have people ask me, well, not to the same extent, but usually if I'm like, if I'm at like a group setting, like with people I don't know before, you know, in a time where that's a thing, usually like it might get mentioned by someone I'm close to who's also there. And then they're like, ooh, what? And I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I'm just like, it's just a thing, right? That I don't, because like,
we're in like a weird spot where we're like quadruple Z list, like octuple Z list YouTube celebrities, right? Like when we're not recognizable in any way, shape, or form, right?
Yeah.
It's just a thing that we also just happen to do.
Exactly. Because it's yeah. And it's not like my like full-time job or anything.
Exactly.
It's just something I like doing. And so they're like, oh, right, you're a YouTuber. What do you do? And then at that point, I'm like, oh, yeah, play games.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, what kind of games? And then usually when I say, like, I do say Minecraft just to shut them up because then they're like,
see, this is the rabbit hole that I don't want to go down, which is always what happens. This is what I want to avoid with my optician, right? I don't want him saying, oh, what kind of videos do you make? And then I have to say gaming videos. And then what kind of games do you play? And then I don't want to go down this loop rabbit hole, right? I just want you to check my eyes, please. That's all I'm here for. Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, cool, that's fun. And then I'm like, yeah, it is. And then they're always like, let's have a look. What's it called? And I'm like, no. I'm like, hold on a second here.
What's your channel called? Like, I'll look it up.
Because they always, if they see it, they're like, whoa, you're famous. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm so not famous. That was just not the truth. And they're like,
do you get recognized on the street like every day?
Crazy, yo. I'm like, no, it's happened. And then usually that's the end. They're like, that's cool. And I'm like, yeah, I guess it is. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah, I dislike it tremendously.
Yeah, that's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. Like, I don't blame you, because usually as well, if I'm in like a group setting like this, it'll be like a bit whatever. But if my optician's asking me, I'm going to be like, you know, I'm even less inclined, right? I really don't want to be like, yeah.
Obviously, if you're in a group session where some people know what you do, you can't really lie about it. But like,
yeah, there's not really much escape, is there?
No, but like when it comes to like my optician or my barber or just anybody who I have to make small talk with, I just want to. I just don't want them to know. Like, it's just easier to avoid that conversation entirely.
Yeah, it is. It's a weird one. Yeah, barber never. I mean, I don't go to that barber anymore because he moved away, which I was sad about. But my barber that I went to for 3 years before, like a few months ago, never knew, ever. No, I never knew. Because it's not really something I talk about.
Yeah.
I don't bring it up, ever.
You also have the guys of being able to say, like, what do you do? Oh, I'm a student.
I'm a student. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, so I've got the choice of either lying and saying I'm a student, at which point they ask you what you're studying, and I've got to dig myself deeper into the lie. I have done that a few times with an old barber.
Oh, really?
I was like, you know, you start lying about it, but then you run into the problem of them, like, knowing either something about the topic you're lying about, or they, like, know somebody else who's in it, and, like, you just can't work with the lies, man. It's too much.
No. That's the problem, Isaac. Because when you start, you end up going down a rabbit hole, like you say, that you can't really get out of.
You'll be like, oh, what do you do? And like, oh, I'm at university. It's a lie. And they'll be like, oh, what for? And I'll say like, computer science. They'll be like, what do you want to do? And I'm like,
you'll be like, oh, artificial intelligence. And they'll be like, oh yeah. And they start listing off neural network theory and stuff like that. You're like, oh no. They're like, I did it too.
They pull like a textbook out of their bag that's like AI for advanced users, and it's like,
they're like, oh, look at page 39, you get that? Yeah, I bet you do, you artificial intelligence person.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, no, I just want to cry real tears.
At that point, I'm like, why didn't I just say that I'm a YouTuber, man? We could have had this done by now.
At what point is it easier, right, to tell the truth?
Oh, I should just say I make adult videos and call it there, man. That would probably like...
But he said movies. You'd be like, yeah, movie.
Wink.
Give him a little wink, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do. Holy crap.
No.
Holy crap.
But yes, that's the struggle of being a YouTuber, man.
Yeah. I got an email from my optician actually saying, hey, bro, you need an eye test. And I'm like, I really do.
Yeah.
However, I can't be bothered. My eyes can be bad for a bit longer. It's fine. So basically, moral of the story, don't have bad eyes. Then you can avoid the whole thing.
And just be bald is also
And
like
be bold.
the moral of
Yeah.
the story. Just live without hair, man. It's not worth it.
Yeah. And don't have any friends either.
Yeah, exactly. Or at least don't interact with non-close friends ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Only interact with people who already know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Just claim you're a TikToker.
Yeah, that's true. To be fair, if someone said, "What do you do?" and I said TikToker, they would definitely just stop talking to me.
I guess it depends on how old they are, right? But like if someone's an optician, they're probably old enough to be outside of the TikToking bracket.
Yeah, they'll be like, "What's that?" They're like, They'll probably say, "I thought that got banned."
Yeah,
and then,
probably.
And then you can be like, "Yeah."
But no, in my look, that's when the optician goes, he's like the hip, cool optician who's the optician of TikTok.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah, he's got optician TikToks and he does cool optician mini videos. Oh,
yeah, like little fun videos about eye puns or something.
about eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell I don't use TikTok right now.
No. Honestly, though, Isaac, it's a plague, man. More and more people I know are getting it, and I still refuse. I'm like, no, I'm not letting it consume me. I'm not letting it consume me. I got it once, and obviously didn't look at it long enough for the AI algorithms to learn what I like.
Right.
So it showed me like 5 videos, and I was like, these are crap, and then I got rid of it immediately. But obviously that's because I didn't let it, learn my soul.
Yeah, exactly.
And figure out everything in their being.
Yeah, you didn't give it like the Google treatment.
Exactly.
But yeah, I feel like in general, Nick, we need to start a campaign to stop small talk.
Yeah.
In general.
Stop Small Talk UK.
Yeah.
The new political party.
People wear wedding rings, right? Or engagement rings to show that they are, already engaged, right? Like they're already taken, right? They're already committed to somebody else. That's the wedding. We need to invent like an either an index or a middle finger ring that's like, don't talk to me.
Just show them your middle finger, Isaac. It'll have the same effect.
We need
don't even need the ring.
We need a middle finger ring. Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Just show me your middle finger, Isaac. It does the same thing. Achieves the same outcome. If your optician was about to talk to you and you just showed him your middle finger, I'm sure he would have stopped talking to you quite quickly.
But then he'd also give me bad glasses, and that's not what I want.
Yeah, God, that's like the biggest form of snakery. He'd give you like the wrong power on your glasses. You had the last laugh. Oh,
yeah,
man.
so I mean, like you gotta, it's a balancing act, man.
Yeah, God, what a life.
I have a sieve, by the way, so we can start sifting now.
Oh, yeah, good stuff. Get that bad boy down. Look at this. Not seen this in a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man. The fact that we have so many diamonds as well, so we do have, I think, X-Compressum installed, which means we can kind of compress cobblestone and then hammer that down into gravel, into sand, into dust, which is good to know. And the fact that, of course, we have the air charm, or at least we should have an air charm somewhere, means that we can walk on over to these clouds, grab some diamonds, and then use that to make a diamond compressed hammer.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Let's do that. It's in here. I'll go get it. Do you use your bare fists? Your bare hands?
I just vein mine the clouds with my bare fist to get the diamonds.
There we go.
I have 28 though here, so I can make myself one. But you can get one as well. We can both have one.
I'm gonna get my own. Here we go. Come at me. Oh yeah.
The alternate solution, of course, to the whole middle fingering is just to get better at small talk.
Yeah, that's probably the easier way, Isaac.
I mean, sounds like a lot of work though, man. Like,
yeah, that's fair. It's short-term gain for long-term pain. That one, Isaac. Your tactic.
Yeah. All right. Like, again, I just need to find like an occupation that I can lie about, and no one's gonna have follow-up questions on.
Yeah. See, what you need to do is you actually need to get. You have to get into an occupation. You have to get another job.
Get another job.
For the sole purpose of being able to say to people that that's your job.
Yeah.
And then that's the way to the end.
Or I just need to find like an obscure like YouTuber who I could lie about editing for.
Yeah. Make your own fake YouTube channel.
I mean, it needs to be somebody
you edit for.
It needs to be somebody with
for me, man.
It needs to be somebody who is believable that they would have an editor, right?
Yeah. T-Series. Maybe you could say you're on the editing team for T-Series.
Oh no, Nick, please, not the trumpet.
You want to make a joke, Isaac? You want to make some small talk? Axe. Oh my god, the tone changes. Listen to this.
Could you
God,
confess
it's
it here?
awful. Have a go. Oh, Isaac, you're blowing me away.
I kind of wish you kept getting lower. Like,
Yeah.
just like, that'd be quite something, man.
Yeah, it would.
Let me dump my inventory. I've got like 1,000 quests to claim to cash in.
Yeah, cash in those checks, man. Cash in those checks.
Oh yeah, here we go. So I've got a vision helmet. I've got a propeller hat, which I'll give to you, Nick. There you go.
Thanks, man.
I also have 2 like cheeseburger meals, which look grand. I have some loot bags, which I will open here. Rod of elevation.
Ooh, that's a bit.
Okay, hold on. Ooh,
Sounds a
hold
bit
on.
suspicious, Isaac.
Come stand.
Rod of elevation.
Come say hi to me, man. Just
What's
like,
up, bro? Oh, look! You put me on top of this tree.
oh, interesting.
Oh,
So it says teleport yourself or the target entity up to the nearest surface. Oh yeah, hello, man.
it's like a personal lift.
Yeah, not to be confused with the
Yeah.
company, man.
No,
That's
not
interesting,
at
though. Okay, cool. That's like one loot bag. There's so many loot bags, man. We need a loot bag opener, which I think we can make.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that if you go to, let's have a look.
Oh,
Opener. Yeah. You type in opener. There's a bag opener from loot bags that allows you to.
oh, that's so
my.
cool. You're right, Isaac.
Hold up.
Bag opener.
Oh no, Nick.
What's up? Oh wow. Oh no.
I don't know what happened to this guy, man.
Oh my goodness, Isaac. He's been his face has been torn off and stretched
Oofed.
over a chest. Oh my goodness me.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's not great, man. In fact,
Oh,
Nick,
the sounds.
in fact, I mean, I do have right here, Nick, the world's smallest violin.
Oh my goodness. Look, it is tiny.
Oh, and when I right click, it kind of puts the little, like, what's it called? What's the stick of a violin called? Do you know?
I know it's made of like
Horsehair or something. Yeah.
tail. Yeah.
Something like that. What's it called? Does anyone know? The violin stick?
The stick? The bow.
the
It's called the bow.
Hold on, Nick. Hold on.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Oh, he's moved away from the microphone. Here we go.
Hold on.
What, is he getting his real violin out?
No, I don't have a violin.
I can tell from the fact you didn't know what the stick was called.
Hold on. I need more contrast.
He's going, oh, here we go. I went to the optician and I didn't like the way that they talked to me. I don't like talking to people. I hate it. All he was trying to do was be nice. But I hate being nice, so I put my middle finger up at him. And he said, "That's not very nice." Do you like that?
I loved it.
Yeah. New soap opera about your life. That should have been the other way around. I should have got that out and started playing it while you were going on about how you don't like opticians talking to you.
Nick, yeah, earlier today, I had to go to the opticians. It wasn't earlier today, man. It was weeks ago now, but I had to go.
Still
And
thinking
it
about
stuck
it.
with me. He asked me what I do for a job, Nick, and I had to lie.
I had to lie.
I had to
I
lie.
didn't want to talk to him.
And that lie led to other lies, and they all spiraled together, Nick. And I didn't know how to handle it, man. I just.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Right, I need to keep that in my inventory at all times to start playing when you
There
start
you go.
coming out with, cheers, man.
Oh,
Oh, it really is the world's smallest violin.
It's
Look at
tiny,
the
man.
size of it.
it's tiny.